Hi, welcome to Layer Cake. The purpose of Layer Cake is to map collections of objects and narratives over time and geographic space. So far, this has been done for the travels of Ibn Jubair, the movement of Divine Comedy manuscripts over time, and studies around the life and work of Peter Paul Rubens. Each map object may hold a certain amount of detail information, including images and links to outside sources. Geographic space is drawn on the horizontal plane, while time is drawn on the vertical axis and is scaled according to the overall range of time in the data that you are mapping. You can display your data on the map by taking a correctly formatted dataset and loading it using the Load Data button on the right. You can get a correctly formatted template and example dataset to work from using the Download Template button just above the Load Data button. Note that you can display more than one dataset collection simultaneously. This is to provide a way of showing contrasting narratives or data points. More on datasets later. Because the map is in 3D, and because there are different layers of information at the macro and micro level, it is important to understand how to control your view in Layer Cake. At the map, you can pan the camera by holding down the left mouse button and dragging in any particular direction. Alternatively, you can switch to orbiting the camera around its current focal point by holding down the right mouse button and dragging around. Hitting the camera orbit button will also let you do this with the left mouse button. Hitting the same button again will let you switch back to camera panning. You can also zoom in and out using the mouse wheel or the zoom in and zoom out buttons on the right. As mentioned before, each map object may hold a certain amount of detail. If you want to look at this detail, you can either click on the map object itself, or you can click on its reference in the list on the left. Each object necessarily contains a name, a date or date range, and a category which determines color differentiation. Each object may additionally contain a place name, a narrative, an image that links to an external source, and a link to a Mirador viewer that can read IIIF manifests. You can navigate to an external source that you specify by clicking on an image. And likewise, you can navigate to a Mirador viewer for the IIIF manifest by clicking on the link below. If you are using more than one collection, you can ghost or even remove that collection from what you had originally uploaded. If you wish to present your work to others in a group setting, you can hit the Presentation Mode button on the right. This enlarges the written information displayed and gives you a way of quickly moving between detailed map object information. Now let's take a quick look at the dataset side of things. Some working knowledge of Microsoft Excel is required to work with datasets in Layer Cake. First, download and open a template. Each row represents one map object. Each column is a data field within that object. Explanations and formatting requirements are outlined in the header section. Required data are in columns with dark headers, while optional data are in columns with light headers. Required data include whether or not the objects are chained together into a narrative, which is a simple yes or no, the date, which can be a single date or a date range, the decimal latitude, the decimal longitude, the object name, and the category, which is used for color differentiation on the map. Optional data include a place name, a description, an image URL, an external link URL for that image, a IIIF manifest link URL, and a IIIF canvas URL, which is used for determining which IIIF canvas is focused on when you first open a manifest in Mirador. When your dataset is at a stopping point, you can go back to LayerCake and hit the Upload button to visualize your work as a map. We hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. Enjoy LayerCake.